Frankenstein, coming up.
Ooh.
I was about to press the stop button.
Yeah, you were. Don't do that.
Okay.
Waiting on something.
I'm just looking at, trying to get to the Frankenstein.
So we're trying to get the clap.
Oh, we're already done with the intro?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're watching
Wow. We have a guest star.
No.
Oh, all right.
Ladies.
Okay.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Midnight Movie Distillery. I'm one of your hosts, Logan Lynch, and we have a special guest next to me.
Daughter Lynch.
Oh,
Daughter Lynch.
Daughter
Nice.
Lynch. I like that. Mia Lynch. Can we go Mia Lynch? Is it Mia Lynch?
Mia Lynch.
Go Mia
Yeah.
Lynch.
Lynch.
Mia Lynch.
I'm another. My lunch.
My lunch just came up in my mouth.
I'm another one of your hosts, Warwick Price.
That's what I thought you were. I wasn't sure until you said it, but thank you for saying that. And I'm Lon Black at the end. What are we talking about today? Mia?
Yeah.
Frankenstein. New one.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. New one.
2025.
2025.
But more importantly, we talked about alcohol.
Yes.
Which this one
I'm not,
won't
guys.
be.
She's got something
I've
different.
got a Canada Dry.
Oh, that's
Cherry.
the flavor. It's a dry
Cherry.
alcohol.
Cherry ginger ale.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
I know,
It
so
doesn't
excited.
cherry bombs.
Cherry's delicious.
She is not very
It's awesome.
Anyway, sorry, Mr. Black. What are we drinking other than water?
Yeah, caught him off guard there.
All right.
Not like we're trying to record a podcast.
So,
Professional.
out of everything I bought for the past several episodes,
Uh-huh.
this is the one that I've been the most excited about.
Okay. Sábado Gigante.
It's this go-to.
What are you, Hispanic? Listen. So, what's one of our favorite scotches?
Pete wants-
Zachariah Harris.
No, he's
sorry, that-
Scotch.
Yeah, sorry.
He said it. What? You're so lame. He already called you out.
Pete
What was it?
Pete Monster.
Pete Monster.
Is it Pete Monster?
Wow, you're so good.
Pete or Pete
Who
were the
makes,
boat?
who makes Pete Monster?
Do they make them? They should have a
Someone
Pete.
called Pete.
Uh,
No.
who makes Pete Monster? Mr. Lynch?
Compass. If I'm not mistaken.
Right, very good. And where's Compass?
North.
Out of.
True North. I could not tell you, honestly. I should. No.
They're British. That's how I knew he would know.
Come on.
They're out of London. Have you ever heard of London?
I'm from London.
Have you heard of London?
London is well known for
Oh, is it?
Scotch.
Well, they don't make the scotch. They take other scotches and blend them.
Mm.
They're a blender. They make blends. Such as,
Pete Monster.
no, shut up. Or as
Pete
Pete Monster.
Okay.
I said the same thing.
So, this is a new
Pete Monster?
Compass box
Ooh.
called Spice Tree.
Interesting.
Right?
Well, I'm not going to cast aspersions, but it does look like urine.
What? What?
Looks like
Why would
somebody
you jump there?
dehydrated.
Why would you jump there? Why would you jump there?
Yeah, we're
Listen,
looking at the colors
Look,
here.
they don't add colors. They blend scotch.
I think John Glazier.
Yeah, he's the one who blends it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the blender.
What does it say about that? Since you're
It says-
coveting the bottle.
It's a blended malt.
Oh, geez. They're all malts. It's a scotch. Scotches are malt
It's a
scotches.
Scotch.
They're all malts. That's what scotch is malt.
It's also a product of Scotland.
Oh, yeah. Read the back. What does it say on the back about this?
But you got to read it in your
It's all
voice.
clear.
You want my glasses? You want double
The
glasses?
Spice Tree.
The
A long time
Scottish
ago
guy.
in a galaxy far away,
That's the right
he
story.
created
Long
a
story.
rich, bold Scotch whiskey called the Spice Tree.
You said get out of my swamp for me really quick.
Unfortunately,
Look at the size of his head.
look at his head. He's got a massive
Better
head.
out than in, I always say.
Massive head. It's your baby. Unfortunately, due to its avant-garde,
Do the
I
roar.
don't think any Scotch person has ever said the word avant-garde.
No.
Due to its avant-garde method of oak aging, we were compelled by the powers that be to discontinue production. Well, that seems fucking stupid. Undeterred, we worked with our Cooper friends in both France and Scotland. We've lost so many viewers by now.
I'm waiting for you to actually pick this up a little bit, but that's cool because you seem like you're having trouble with English.
I have trouble with reading.
Okay.
Do I see
all
the
right.
word intense on it?
Let me grab this from you. Go ahead, go show it to
Let me
him.
see this.
I dare you.
All right, so it's called the Spice Tree. It's rich, round, and intense. So I'm intrigued.
Is that the bottle?
That is non-chilled filtered, natural color, whiskey maker Johnny.
Natural color.
And
That's
it's 46% ABV, so that's what, 92%?
What did you say it was? 86?
46.
46, yeah.
So 92 proof.
96 to be honest.
I thought I was at 86. It's like fucking- it's like
So, yeah,
flame retardant.
This has got a batch number on it. I mean, this seems pretty legit. So,
What do you, it seems legit.
Because it's got a label.
well, no, it's got an actual batch number, and they go hardcore. on
What?
there. So,
Who doesn't do that? All right, pass that bottle
I'm
back.
sure
This
that-
is-
all right, I
is
will give them props
spiraling
because
out
they
of
actually
control.
do say voila.
Do they really?
I cannot. It says et voila. Et voila.
So
The thing that bothers me is when people go voila.
Oh,
They
yeah.
go, what? It's spelled W. I'm like, but they've actually said that it's okay to say voila. And I'm like, no, it's
only
voila.
stupid people say it's okay.
And I'm not even a fucking French dude.
But aren't you French? You look French.
So
We.
this is a Scotch.
Oui.
This is a
It's
Scotch
a
company.
Scotch.
Trying to pretend to be-
fucking French.
Okay.
Right. You're insulting everybody with that
No.
fucking French.
Fucking French people.
Did I tell you that
So-
story? How we went and saw
No, and I don't care.
saw a movie that was all in French, and I didn't realize it. But
Were
it
you
had
in
subtitles.
France at the time?
No, it was in Illinois, and it was Le Pacte de Loup, the Brotherhood of the Wolf. And I did not know that it was all in French.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
my friend and I went there, and there was like five. of us.
Sorry. But by the fact that the title of the movie was
No, the title of the movie was called Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Oh, okay.
I only knew the Le Pacte de Loup after the fact. But so while we were sitting there, they would say a French phrase, and my friend and I would look at each other. There's 5 people here. We both go oh after every sentence for the entire movie. Good. It was actually a decent movie, but we just kept it. Everybody was cracking up.
Was it a comedy?
I would have
No,
loved it.
not even close.
I would have loved that too.
Yes. Anyhow,
So
so we have sidetracked quite often.
the point of this is this was made in custom-made cask, French oak for the body, oak and American oak, by the way.
Mhm.
But it's intense malt, which is all scotches are malt. Toasted, all right, fuck you all. You know what? You don't
Toasted.
deserve this.
Yeah, I was just saying, let's just drink.
You
I
don't
just love the
deserve
way he
this.
said, "Oh, Scottish the malt."
Because it goes malt.
Like so depressed about it.
Scotches are malt. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, that was a good
It
one.
was pretty good. It looked like it had a plastic top.
I'm so excited.
Wow, you're not even
Like
passing
you
it around
got it.
first.
No, because nobody snips out of the bottle. We do that ourselves, and it's really kind of useless. Yeah, I got to pull myself
Leah's
out.
driving
A
me.
little short.
I am.
Oh, fucking
Daughter M.
She's driving us all
All
around.
right. Oh, we didn't do
Oh,
this.
wow.
We didn't do this. Do
Oh,
this.
sorry.
Oh yeah, zoom in on this.
Do that. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Look at
That is a pretty.
It is a
it
pretty
seems like
label.
a classy bottle.
But
right?
think about it. Peat Monster. We've had several. We had several. We had 2 others or 1 other
Compass.
Compass Box
Mhm.
blend, and they're all fantastic.
Yeah. So far,
So,
good.
I'm looking forward to this.
So maybe
And-
what, our third, something?
This is our 3rd, and I've been trying to get you into scotches like crazy for like 2 years
You
now.
as in him? Or
Yeah.
you
Oh
as in,
no,
like,
you.
sheep?
I know
A
you.
sheep?
You as in sheep, which is also Logan. So take that as a.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I do smell this one.
What do you do? I smell this one. What is
Like
that?
for some reason, the other ones I was kind of like,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Oh my
But
god.
this is a scotch.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
This is a clear indication
Careful.
that I really like scotches.
I was going to say, you got to be careful. We haven't rated it.
Whoa. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you should be
I can smell it.
Motherfucker.
I could smell all of it.
Motherfucker.
Yes.
Get those rating barrels out,
I
boys.
got a reading barrel. I'm ready.
Come
Oh
on.
my god.
Okay.
Come on.
This
on.
is probably our quickest rating. I don't.
Yeah.
We're 1 sip in and we're ready. To rate.
I'm
Is that-
I'm 2.
I'm
all right,
one.
hold on. We gotta
Yeah.
get 3 though. We gotta
I
get 3.
get it. I get
All
it.
right, Mia,
I
you're
get
gonna
it.
try
I got
your
mine. I
Canada
already
Dry.
tried it.
You try that kind of. Let's watch that reaction.
It's good.
Wow, wow! Look at that! Look
She's
at
like,
that reaction.
It's got hints of
So,
oak and
Are you gonna rate it? You gonna hold up barrel ratings on that?
guess if I
Yeah,
wanted
you
to.
should.
It's got hints of
so this is what Canada Dry.
Cherry.
Cherry.
Ale.
It makes me want to say A. All right,
Okay.
Canada.
Get out.
Yeah, we got you. You don't have to explain. It's not a joke if you have to
Joke's not
explain
funny
it.
if you have to explain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. So now,
Wow.
do we know the age on this?
I can tell you an age. I don't know if I can tell you an age. I just made that up.
Look at that shit up on the
Blatantly
internet.
lying.
As Logan would say, it's got batch numbers.
Well, it must be legit.
Yeah. Too legit to quit.
That is legit.
It's legitness.
How
Someone buy.
Yes.
How does this not have an age on it?
Mm.
Fox, Spice,
Maybe you should do
Spice
some.
Tree. Age.
Maybe you have to do some.
So you have to tell it what you want, what you really want.
Wow.
Come on.
The malts blended in there are between 10 and 12 years.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay. That would be
Wow.
why it's so smooth. But
Yeah.
Okay, can we rate? Because I want to talk.
I want to talk about it too.
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
fucking get our rating it.
I'm ready
ready.
to fucking rate it, you
You ready for your
motherfucker.
rating?
I have it.
Okay.
No, let's be.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Mia?
Are we rating the Canada Dry?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, go.
1.
2.
3.
4.
4.
Yeah, wow.
All
Oh,
right.
We all.
Mr. Lynch.
Numbers.
So Logan gives it a 4.
Miss Lynch.
I give it a 3.
Uh,
My drink, not the scotch.
I gave it a 4.
I gave it a 4.3. I needed 4, and I'm like, it needs a little bit more than a 4.
Oh my god! Okay, I'm gonna change.
Yeah? For 1?
Damn.
Yeah, because it needs just a
I-
little bit more than a 4.
Honestly, I don't know how many episodes I have not heard you say "wow" after one sip.
Right,
Honestly,
the first
I
sip.
have not. Yeah, I have not.
Listen,
seen that.
I will put it in context of we've had a lot of shit before this one.
It's true.
Still,
The bar is pretty low.
But having this is why I love Scotch. You've already said this. This is why I love Scotch.
So, to the point where it's like, as we've said before, it's like I would put Peat Monster at a very, very, very high bar.
Yes.
And I think this is better than Peat Monster.
whoa.
Okay, hold on.
Wait, Pete Monster.
Hold on.
pastry?
Wow.
So,
Hold on. I would say this is a clear second to Peat Monster,
But go on.
but Peat
I-
Monster I would still put above this. Wow.
I don't know. It's like to
This is
me,
a warm winter Scotch.
This is, and maybe that's just what I like because honestly, this is just fucking phenomenal.
It's delicious, no doubt. I agree, 110%. It's delicious.
I mean, everything about this.
I do have a question. Have you ever given a bottle before?
Well, that's a good question. Is there a link to some of our scotches we've ever had before in our entire
Yes,
life?
if you go on YouTube, it's like any of those.
We have a YouTube channel?
We do.
Oh, hold on.
I thought we were just doing this for
Oh,
the
not
moment.
YouTube?
Is that what that thing is like doing?
Is it not
Oh,
YouTube?
That's what that
us.
person who's recording us is. It's not a person.
All right.
It's just a camera.
All right. What do I look that under? Is it Midnight
Movie Distillery.
Okay, all right. So if I look at Good Boy,
And just go to the description,
yeah,
and you will find a Google.
see a running scorecard. Okay. All right. So Wick
So
has given Tucker and oh wait, that's movies. Beverage. Here we go.
So good.
Here we go. Wick. Blah 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 blah.
333.
Blah blah blah. Hates everything. Hates
4.1,
everybody.
4.1.
Corporate Pete Monster.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, Pete Monster.
And did I give this a 4.1?
What did you give this?
4.1.
You gave it a
You
4.1.
had 4, then you gave it a 4.1.
You did change. You
Yes.
did change. That is it.
I had a 4 Lagavulin.
4 High West Campfire.
Oh, yes.
That was
That was
good as
phenomenal.
well.
And
But that's not
Hogsworth. The Hogsworth, that's the one that's blended with the cognac.
Oh, yeah. That was really
Armagnac, but it's a cognac.
So you are right. This is right up there then.
This is. Wow.
Okay.
I don't disagree. I think the man's right.
I think he's spot on.
He's spot on.
Yeah, I mean,
He's spot on.
it's I would this is a perfect one where I would like to have Peat Monster next to it for me to
Try 'em back to back.
So
to work out which one I like better.
I can do that. Come to my house. I can consider it.
Because like right now,
We should do a Compass Box episode.
Okay.
I'm just saying. We could do like a a blind.
I gotta find the third one we did though, the second or third.
We should do a blind barrel.
And
Yeah.
if, by any
Oh.
chance, and I know that it's impossible, if Compass is watching right now,
Which I'm sure they are.
which I'm sure they are because they always do.
He's British. You gotta do it. He's British.
That covered the pond.
You're British. He's British.
I always put hashtags in so you get,
Yeah.
you get advertising.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
I would love to talk to them
Because, like, to me, this in my limited memory, having drunk a lot already, like I think this is, I think this is better than Pink Master.
wow. Wow.
I'm very.
This is just
But
like
let me
so
just say it's
fucking
close.
smooth.
It is, but it's got that. They call it Spice Tree, and you kind of think of spice like warm
Sure.
spices,
The spice
for
notes
sure.
are-
No, not so much on the smoke or the peat, but it's got such a nice flavor to it.
But so to me, this is
They're all subtle. It's not.
It's
nothing is
subtle.
overpowering.
No,
and that's the point.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm keying into.
But they say intense, but I'm like, I don't.
No,
intense.
yeah,
I
right.
get all around goodness.
It is, and that is the point. It's like to me,
Legitness.
I think the point is it's like
Wow.
Smoke Monster.
Peat monster.
Peat monster.
Sorry,
That's their new version that's coming out.
Peat Monster, like by its name, it's, you know, I wouldn't
We got to get ready for
I wouldn't vaguely denigrate it
Oh, yeah. I'm up. I got it.
like
I got it.
at its time, but it's like this is so smooth as like that perfect blend of it's not overly smoky,
Right.
it's not overly peaty,
it.
Right.
but it has such a strong flavor in both of those two that it's like
And a little bit of something else in
Yeah.
there.
oh my
Yeah.
A
god.
little bit of kick of something that I don't know what it is.
But so I'm intrigued by the word Spice Tree.
Yeah, because I think like spice, like cinnamon or nutmeg or something.
But do you taste
No.
Do I?
No.
Do you get? I don't know why. This just popped in my head though. Anise?
No.
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 Anise.
And it's an Italian thing. But listen, but here's the thing. So I did
Just wondering, like.
I did research this a little bit.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
There was an original blend that Compass Box came up with called Spice Tree.
Okay.
And because the spices that were in it were not easily available, the higher ups cut it off. They put out a bunch of bottles, and it was a great success. And then they said, it's too hard to source, cut it off. So then, ever since then, Compass Box, as they've been growing, has decided they really want to put this back out there because they really liked it. And they've been trying to remaster the recipe with spices that are readily available.
Sure.
And they said, we think we got it.
I think they
Let's put it out.
did. I think for
Wow.
sure they did.
So they've reimagined one that was very popular, but hard to source.
Sure.
And they cut it. And they're bringing it back. That's what this is.
I would almost. I don't even know what the other one was like, but
Yeah, I don't
this is
either.
Perfectly fine by me.
Not just even perfectly fine. This is exceptional.
like I like to me it's, you know, obviously we haven't drank, I know he has, like we haven't had an opportunity to drink some of the pappies and
Sure.
stuff like that, but like this to me
It's
is
great.
like almost a perfect.
So this brings up the next
Scotch.
thing, right? Price.
Oh,
That's a good
Right.
one. So that may I mean at
Even
this point,
honestly,
I
at this
do
point,
have
I
it.
think you agree with me. I'd pay whatever at this point.
I don't know
Well,
about,
there's limits to
I mean,
everything,
whatever,
right?
but,
If it's $300, I'm not buying
yeah,
it.
I don't
correct.
know about whatever.
Right.
Whatever. Can't even say a word. But I think sub 100, yes.
I would
I-
even go as high as almost up to, because I believe the Peat Monster cast strength is like 120. I'd even go 110.
But that's cast strength. You
Yeah,
can get
I'd
Peat
even go
Monster
110 for this.
non-cast strength for less than 100.
Yeah.
So.
I would even go 110 for this, but I estimate this is probably about 80 bucks.
80 bucks,
I think $95.
95. I will say, I bought this from Benny's and I've been waiting for it because I've seen it there as a gift pack where it came with 2 snifters
Oh, really?
with it, right? The Christmas they do that
Sure.
thing. And I thought, well, that's awesome. I got to buy that next time I'm out there. They were almost all gone, and there were like 2 or 3 boxes left, so they put it on a special rack. So I paid less than this, but this is what it's going for. What did you say?
I said, if you say $65, I'm gonna like do something.
Okay, and you?
I think 95.
95. $60.
Fuck me.
$60.
Okay.
Now, mind you,
I don't normally promote shit. But
that was a sale
Then.
price.
I'm
Sale
sorry,
price.
What's the non-sale price?
So $60 each, or a case for $360?
Yeah, I would have bought a case, right? Had I known, but here's the thing: is normally it's $70.
That's still fuck.
I bought it
Go
for
buy that.
60.
Like, I don't
Wow.
normally promote like anything over $45.
I bought it for
Jesus
60,
Christ.
and it came with 2 glasses, 2 Glencairn glasses. You know the fluted ones.
Yeah.
2 glass with
Oh my God.
with
All right,
with
I think
that
we need
tree
to pause the show. Go buy some.
with this tree etched on the glass.
Oh my god! And we don't get paid for this, but I honestly the drinking this is payment enough. But
Yeah.
This
Christ
is,
Almighty,
honestly, this is almost a
I have not. I don't think we've all been in that much
I
of an
agree.
agreement.
I agree.
I think
agree.
we were.
What did you give it? I gave it the highest. You gave it the lowest, didn't
She
you?
only gave it a 3.
You gave it a 3.
Canada Dry.
Kill the wench. What did you
I don't
give
even
it?
remember what I gave. I think I gave it a 4.
I gave it a 4, and then
I gave it a 4, 3. You gave it a 4, 1.
I think
And you were
Everyone had
under
4s
that.
and
I give it
3s.
4.
It was all 4s and 3s.
You gave
Yeah.
it under 4.
No, I gave it a 4.
No, he gave
Okay. All right.
She gave her thing.
I
a
gave mine
3.
3. It was like 4
Oh,
or 3.
that was right. You
So,
really
all right, so
tainted
you
the
did
whole thing.
Canada Dry Fruit Splash Ginger
Yeah.
Ale.
So shall we look that up? How old? What's the age of that?
So the age of
What
this is
year?
Probably. Let me see.
Like,
It's
what
probably on
year?
the bottle here.
3 weeks.
It is from 5 of 2020.
That makes it flat at this point.
It doesn't actually say.
No.
So this is. So what do you think, Sweet?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty good.
It was
I,
good.
I like ginger ale as is. So.
I love ginger ale.
And I do like cherry, but this didn't have very much cherry. It was more like cherry ginger, and it was like not the best.
But it's so funny because, like, looking at it, that would not be something I'd pick
It-
up off the shelf because it
I
looks
know.
so, like, weak.
I know. It
Like,
was
I told her she
down.
should find something
Pale
that, because we did a movie called Frankenstein. I'm like, find something that's got like, like ginger and
And
I,
greens.
like
there was
mustard or something.
Greens and
Why
Nothing.
mustard?
I have no idea.
Like
Frankenstein flavors,
human flesh.
Pronounced.
Yeah, human flesh.
Yeah, there you go. Anything that tastes leathery.
All right.
Well, this kind of tastes.
Fuck all y'all. I'm having
Yeah,
more
no,
of
no,
this.
I could
God,
drive home, but fuck it.
So
yeah.
you gave it a 3,
Right?
but you
Yeah.
thought it was. You thought
Yeah, it was decent. I just
I'm
wouldn't probably
spilling all over
drink it
you.
again if I
Fucking
didn't have to.
do not spill a drop of that.
He already did.
dude, I spilled so much of this already.
Okay.
By the way, this is
I
not
found the
staying
count.
here.
She's my driver.
So you guys need to come over to my house, and we're gonna have like a whole
We need a
compass
compass.
box
We need a
night.
compass box episode.
I'm telling you,
Oh my god,
You'll have to
we,
drive me.
we have to arrange.
those fucking Brits know how to mix
going
fucking scotch.
So
Except for what's that blue one that we had? The blue.
no,
the
no,
blue bottle.
Adnams.
Oh
Adnams.
no, that was a British-made whiskey.
Oh, don't do that.
They don't.
So Scotch-
That wasn't a Scotch.
They're
Yeah.
fuck that.
So
This company knows what they're doing.
So we are trying to organize a trip to Scotland to do.
Oh my God.
To do a
Is this coming out of a teat of a cow? Is that what you're telling me? That would be.
no.
Where are you going with
I,
this?
because
I mean, some Scottish
I'm-
people are fat, but
I'm a little-
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm getting a little
Sometimes.
nervous. Oh.
That's not a teat. We don't have a we don't have a cow.
Where's no cow?
bull. We got a bull.
What do you say?
That was a movie reference.
Hopefully Mia doesn't know that one.
She should watch that.
No, she doesn't know that one. We don't have a cow.
Anyway, we're already
We have a bull.
Speaking of that, did you know that the strikes that he throws at the end? there,
Yeah.
That was all he did that on one take.
The what? Really?
Strikes? Yeah. That was Bill Murray legitimately threw strikes for that.
Really?
Yeah.
with his hair in line.
Everything. He
Because
threw
it looks
strikes
like it
for
could
that.
have been easily
No,
system.
he did not. He went up there and threw 3 strikes.
Really?
Yeah. Insane.
I don't think so either. I think
Look
that
it
was
up.
something Bill Murray's
Hey, we also
publicist
did
put
a
out.
movie.
Yes, we
Oh,
did.
As much as we love
God,
talking
what are we,
about
like 20
this
minutes in?
particularly,
24.
that's why I'm trying to move on.
Holy
Um,
shit, that was
Thank you for
This
staying with us, but
This is fucking amazing, bud.
I don't think we can talk any more about this, but we can.
Frankenstein.
Yes.
That's Steen, Frankenstein. We also did a movie.
Yes, we did.
What's it called?
Frankenstein.
Oh, Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. From Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, at this point,
We should probably give a rating.
I know. But
Okay.
Like normally we do a synopsis.
Summary, we do a synopsis.
But
Can you do a
like,
synopsis from a
everybody-
3-hour movie?
How do you not know what fucking Frankenstein's about?
I will throw this out, that it is not the same storyline as
But
the
it's
original
still the
movie.
premise. Still the same premise.
It's
There's
way
still
closer.
elements.
Yeah.
Like to me, it's like
But it's
Mel
way
Brooks's Frankenstein is
Young Frankenstein?
is the best.
Well,
Anyway.
if we're not following
Dear
Mary
Gollum.
Shelley,
Honestly, Dear Gollum is the best.
Dear Gollum,
Dear Gollum.
the,
don't know if
the
you've ever
German
seen it.
one.
As in,
Yes.
Yeah.
Dear Gollum.
Yeah, I got it
Yes.
from what he said when he said Dear Gollum.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
let's rate it.
So we're going to
give
give
it
a rating. So we do a barrel rating. We do a 1 through 5. If you're really feeling saucy?
Saucy?
Salty? I was like,
Like
no,
It's the Mexican
Guillermo del
heritage.
Toro good
Right.
into me.
I get
We
you.
have a point.
It's the Mexican.
Right.
So we have a 1 through 5
It's the
scale of barrel.
Hispanic, not
If
Mexican,
we want to, we'll put
Hispanic.
multiple numbers in there, so it'll be a point scale. So
I am going to goo.
Goo. Jesus Christ.
do I need to trade places with
Does Mia have barrels? Mia, do you
I
got
do.
barrels?
She's got a barrel.
Okay.
Do
I'm
it.
going 1. Mia, what are you going?
I'm
Single
going,
digit?
I'm going
Yeah.
She's
to.
going
Okay.
single digit.
I'm
All
going to.
1.
2.
3, 4.
We have.
Oh, yeah.
5,
Lynch.
I gave it a 4.
Mia.
5.
Wow.
I gave it a 3.2.
You fucker. 4. Lon gave it a 4.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay,
what
so
the fuck?
do we want to
start with
the? I think we should start with the high end.
What? You don't want to start with the loser at the
Start with
table?
the high end.
You don't want to start with the loser at the table? The one who doesn't understand art?
I'm
Yeah.
going to keep drinking.
All right.
So who gave it the high? Did you?
Me.
Did you give it the high?
She gave it a 5.
Give it a 5. So
5. You realize that's a perfect score.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I think it deserves it,
All right.
okay,
personally.
go on. Give us a reason for that.
Granted, though, I did watch it at like 1 in the morning, so maybe I didn't fully understand it. But
Were
I
you
thought,
drunk at the time?
No.
Okay. I got
Like a
it.
Canada Dry.
I have to ask.
No,
Just a
I
question.
But I thought it was really good. I watched it. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I was like, oh, it's Frankenstein, like whatever. And I actually really liked it. I don't know why.
But what drew you towards like continuing to
think
watch it? Because
It's a long movie.
Yeah, it was long. And in the beginning, I was like, okay, it's just going through his backstory. But I thought the acting was great and the visuals were really good throughout
Okay.
the entire movie.
It's absolutely a beautiful film.
Oh, for sure.
very, very well.
So it didn't bother you the time?
No, because
3 hours.
after they got through Victor's story, like partway through that, like an hour in, I was like, okay, now I'm hooked. Like I was in it. I didn't check. Like normally I'll like click on it and see how much time is left. I didn't do that for the rest of the movie.
Man.
See, there you go.
So
You were
I was hooked.
Okay.
They got me.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I will throw in
Sure.
that to me it was near perfect.
Mhm.
One of the easy.
It's like getting ready.
It had 2 downfalls, and I don't want to focus on these. Let me focus on the positive. Positive being Guillermo del Toro, visually stunning.
Yep.
100%.
I went to the theater to watch this one.
So mad I didn't.
The audio, I mean, when it booms and the explosions and he grabs the ship and he goes, send him to me, and he tips the ship and you're like, whoa, and it was just epic. The whole fucking thing was epic. Only 2 small things do I have with
Sure.
it. Again, I don't want to
Zero.
focus on these.
Was one of them science? But okay.
One of them
Go ahead.
was, it was 3 fucking hours. And I will say there's some of the
It was
scenes
2
that
hours and 42 minutes, but okay.
30.
that could have been taken way down, and it would have been better. Again, not complaining. I was enthralled the entire 7 hours. The only downfall I had to the entire movie, Mia Goth.
No.
Really?
What?
Okay.
Okay.
Now, wait. Which part? Acting
It's,
or?
yeah.
How about fucking all of it?
Anything that Mia Goth was in, I tuned out a little bit.
Really?
Now,
Really?
here's the thing.
Thankfully,
So,
she wasn't in it too much.
agreed. And here's
That
the
was
thing.
still
So,
too much.
Really?
everybody's acting was phenomenal, and Mia Goth still did a great job acting.
Oh,
But
she didn't.
she was the wrong person for this role.
Who would you have selected?
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Who would have been the top choice?
I would have put in Rutger Hauer over her to play.
He's dead,
this.
by the way.
It doesn't matter. Was that the question? Was that the question? He still would have been better,
But
right?
in all seriousness,
But-
though, if you could select an actress to play that part, who would you?
I honestly couldn't answer that because it's sort of, putting me on the spot, and
Would
I
you
got to
have
think
done
of the
Dakota Fanning?
world of
No,
answers. No. I loved her in X.
Mhm.
I loved her in Pearl.
I'm
Sure.
with you.
I hated Maxine. But I loved her in X and I loved her in Pearl because that's the kind of role that she excels in. This is a period piece that's a little more serious. She had the wrong look. She had the wrong attitude. She had the wrong acting for this role. Now, having said that, I could get past it.
Sure.
No.
She, aside from that, Oscar Isaac, phenomenal.
Absolutely insane.
He made this fucking movie. The guy who played the monster,
Jacob Elordi.
phenomenal. The two of them together, this movie could not fail.
Sure.
It was great to look at. The sound was incredible. The editing was perfect.
Mhm.
And the only reason it didn't get a 5 is Mia Goth.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let Warwick go ahead and give his piece.
Okay.
So anyway. No, go ahead.
So
So how about that compass box?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So again, I gave it
3.2.
3.2. Thank you. I
Sure.
forgot.
Just a reminder.
I gave it 3.2.
So it's above average.
I thought it was a great movie.
Mhm.
I literally could not fault in any way how it was shot.
Oh,
I thought it was like just so beautiful.
Yep.
Like the colors, like everything about it was just oh my god, just
The
so
clothing.
so
yeah.
beautiful.
even the style of his studio, his laboratory.
Like
Sorry,
tower.
laboratory. It was
Aluminum.
stunning.
So yes, I thought all of that. I 100% agree with Mia Goth. Like I think she was the wrong choice. Like she is the current like it girl.
Right.
And
You thought just the draw.
and I get that, but it's like
I don't get that.
I think she has generally a very wooden acting style.
Yes.
That again worked perfectly in Maxine
And X,
and X.
that's exactly what it should have been.
Like
She was the
she-
dirty girl that
she was
nobody wants to
phenomenal.
touch.
phenomenal. in
I
that.
agree.
Like to me, this would have been. I mean, yes, it could have been like literally anyone.
Is there anybody that comes to mind?
Like even like a Rachel McAdam. Rachel McAdam.
Let's
Yeah.
look her up. I don't
Like
know who the fuck that is.
I don't know. either.
Notebook chick?
yes, Notebook.
You
Like-
watched The Notebook?
Yeah.
Wait,
I-
the
Oh
girl
my
who played
God.
She was
the main girl?
Yeah, she was also in Mean Girls.
Yeah.
She was
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see that.
No, no,
I can't.
no.
Well, just because you're looking at it doesn't mean.
Yeah.
Like I think like acting wise, I think she's a great.
Yeah.
Anyway,
acting
anyway,
wise.
so like I think the story obviously is being told. So it's not like it's nothing to do with originality. Like I think they changed obviously a lot of the story, but I mean it's. I thought the guy that played Frankenstein was great
Mhm.
in that role,
Oh, yeah.
but he looked so much like Gautier. Like the
Well, you didn't have to cut me off.
yeah,
I know, you don't have to show me who Gautier
like,
is.
Okay, but if you
I'm
saw
sorry.
him, no, but if
He
you
looks
saw him,
nothing like
no,
that.
the makeup looks just
The line, yeah, just draw a couple
Yeah.
stitches on there. You got it. I do see it. I do see it. Fuck, man.
so-
Now you just ruined it.
No.
no, I don't
the
think.
problem I have is it's the
Just because the
stupid
color
it's the
difference.
stupid things in the movie. Like, okay, so you find this building in the middle of fucking nowhere
Yeah.
that has a floor in it right by the roof.
That funnels.
that funnels down. Like, why?
It didn't make any
Why
sense.
would you create
I
that
think-
as a previous architect? Like, what would be the point? And also the point is, it's like you have
I get it.
what is supposed to be the basement, but clearly it's like the floor below, maybe 2 floors below. But when you look at the height of the building, that's way more distance down than it should be. Then, so you have all these workers that come into the building that make all this shit, and they couldn't put the fucking silver thing on top of the tower.
For you beforehand.
That he had to clamber in the middle of the fucking
because
thunderstorm.
he wasn't fully ready for the thing yet, and
he fucking broke it.
That was.
I'll say the big funnel thing, drainage.
Yes.
Yes, I was
It went to the straight to the basement, so it could flow out to the ocean below.
So you're leaning over this like
Giant hole that you're just like, hold my hands while I shit my brains out.
I'm sorry, but like OSHA, at least put a fucking fence around it.
Fence.
I'm pretty sure there was no OSHA back then.
Do you remember Young Frankenstein? Did it make sense that he had this table that went up to the ceiling and the ceiling opened up?
Yes, it did, because the point is like you're trying to capture all of the lightning coming.
Well, here I had a lightning that came and falling down.
But not the thing with all the smooth edges that you can. Like,
I think that was making it more.
How they didn't show the fact that it's like people that could have freaking fall down it.
Well, I think that was.
The guy did.
Yeah, I think that was what they were trying to get at, is the fact that he was assuming he was going to be trying this multiple times and have to just be able to drop
Keep going. And he was dropping the bodies down and everything.
Yeah, so my vibe I got from it was H.H. Holmes. It
Oh.
was like either this person was some sort of like torturer or killer, or this was an area that people were tortured and they just dropped down.
They did say
Perfect.
that.
Because think about it, when he was doing the bodies, remember he had them all chopped up
he
there?
would just
He just push them down the
And then
funnel
they
so
would
they can
slide down.
go to the
They did
basement,
say,
they can get rid of them later.
I
That's
have-
absolutely, you just got debunked. He just figured out a reason for
the
that
guy
shit.
did say in the movie, he was like, "Oh, I have a perfect place for you."
Yes!
So he must have
Yeah,
clearly
he knew.
known that
He
something,
knew
because he knew
it
he
was
was
a
going to
way,
go mad.
because he chopped them up and he's like,
Yeah,
this
he
isn't working,
knew
shove them in the hall.
They would toss them into the fucking
And they go to the
And they
basement,
go into the
then they can
ocean.
shovel them out like,
Red
yeah.
Fly compass box. Tastes so good. No, anyway, no, I completely,
I understand.
I understand where you're coming from,
Yes.
but and I do kind of agree with the Mia Goth side
I
of
want
it.
to say something.
I love. I am not a Mia Goth fan. I don't
I'm not
understand
either.
why everybody puts her in everything. But I feel like they could have put, like one of you guys had mentioned that, and they could have put anybody in there. One person I wish they kind of would have, but she's a little older at this point. Reese Witherspoon
No.
would have been interesting in that
Absolutely
position.
not.
I just would have been looking at her chin.
I get it. But I feel
Yeah.
like
Turn
but
and
she
slice
was a
her
bit
neck.
she was a bit older, but you know, and they could have gone with it, even a Dakota Fanning or I feel like
Dakota
one of the
Fanning would have been awesome.
older Olsen sister, the older,
Yeah,
not the
yeah.
twins, but the older one.
Yeah.
The one that played it.
And
the one that
Marvel
acts.
movie.
Wanda, correct. Like the Wanda, like she, I think would have been perfect.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that.
I agree. I
So-
can
I
see
can
that.
see that.
Now, but I feel like that was such a small enough part that she did not need to be.
But she was a
Okay.
Why is her eyebrows still shaved?
Listen,
pivotal point.
Listen.
Does she have? I'm serious though. Does she have
she doesn't-
alopecia?
I don't think so, but I think it's her. She has eyebrows, which is very light.
She'll get slapped.
I think, okay, I
By Frankenstein.
don't like Mia Goth, but I don't hate her. And I think that in this role, she was perfect for it because she's
Perfect?
younger, not perfect, but near perfect for it. Yeah, acceptable. Exceptional.
Yeah, explain.
I think because she's so much younger and more like, she has that vibe to her almost, like the 1800s vibe. Like her in that dress.
That's the
those
part I
dresses-
disagree with, though.
I
Because
think-
when she doesn't have an 1800s, she has got a like 1970s slut vibe.
I
She
can
doesn't
see
have.
that, but I think the way that she,
How do you see that?
I can see her being more of a bad type of character, like,
I agree with that part.
but I can see her also being a weird, creepy kind of.
She's
So
always
she
weird and
played
creepy.
it- the-
That
she
definitely for
played
sure.
that to a T because
She did, because she was-
the first thing he thought of when he looked at the books was he's like, oh, this is a romantic
Yeah.
book, and she's like, about insects, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
So like she was supposed to be the non-typical.
And she wasn't afraid of him,
Yeah.
of Frankenstein.
Yeah,
I think she
or
played
the
that
monster.
nicely. I think she
I
had
think
it
But
Sacha
that doesn't
Baron
mean she
Cohen
was the
could have
right
played that
actress
part.
for
Am I
it.
wrong on
Who?
that? Sacha Baron Cohen
Oh,
could have played Frankenstein.
I
almost said
I
Frankenstein.
thought they went and the girl.
Yeah.
Oh, that too. Well, he could have technically.
I
But
don't
to
know.
me, Isaac was the perfect
Oh,
guy
for
to play
sure.
Frankenstein.
Oh,
Like
my
the way
goodness.
they did that, like, because I was not anticipating. Like, I'm always like, hey, Frankenstein's just trying to find. Dr. Frankenstein is just trying to find a way to. And I love how they tried to explain the fact that his mother, he was attached to a little Oedipus complex on that
Yeah,
one.
Sure, sure.
But
No, absolute,
But
100%.
he cared so much about her that he's like, I'm not gonna let somebody die anymore. Like, and then they explained it away, but in a way that it was understandable for
Yeah,
people.
that's-
And I
I was
loved
gonna
that fact,
bring
but
that
then I also did like the fact that it was like, then you started to hate him
Yes.
because you're like, why are you being such
Here's
a dick
the
to this?
thing.
This is my point. Go,
Okay.
go ahead, man. No,
Exactly
go
what
ahead.
you expected.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
I was just
I want to
gonna
hear
say-
this.
I saw this girl, Brittany Broski, talking about it, and she said that it was almost a way that you could
Was her
believe.
name Brittany Broski?
Yes, it's not her real name.
Broski?
Yes,
Broski.
it's not her real name. But she
Okay.
does goes off based on movies
Okay.
and stuff, and she's seen all the other
All right.
Frankenstein movies. And she said that in a way, it was like you almost believed him. Like he played madness so well, you
Yes.
almost got mad with him. And she said in the end, when everything was getting like brought back together, she said it almost brought his humanity back. And I thought that was really good.
Okay, this
Really
is where
good
I'm
point.
going with this. So, have you, this is the question I've been waiting to ask you guys.
Okay.
Have you read the books at all? No. And when I say books, one book, really. Frankenstein.
No.
Okay.
But I've heard
You
a
mean the
lot.
Mary Shelley original book?
Correct, the Mary Shelley book. Okay, because I read it back, like high school, which
Yep,
is like at
yep.
this
When it
point
was on stone
150 years ago. Right. It was written in the dirt at that point. But this movie was way closer to the books.
That's
Parts
because
of,
Guillermo told.
parts of it.
Yes, he said that he even included the scene where Frankenstein, Victor went to sleep and then woke
Correct.
up and the
Yes.
thing was there. And
Right.
he said that was in the book.
Right.
And no one else has done that.
Right,
So.
but the point of that is, too, it's not like the original 1937 or 47 movie where Victor was trying to save his monster.
Uh-huh.
Because in the original book, he was the bad guy,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
He created a monster and shunned the monster.
Yeah.
He would have been with all the people in the pitchforks and the torches.
Right.
Yep.
Whereas in the original movie, he was, no, don't kill my creation, because
Right.
that's how it works.
And it
Right.
makes sense for them.
It made way
It
more
made
sense because
so much sense.
Victor was the bad guy.
He was the bad guy.
And-
But he had
Yes.
good intentions.
But it was
But-
good intentions because he was the victor.
Uh-huh.
He was the one who was to win it all.
The victor
He
goes
was
the spoils.
That was the
So
whole point.
that's the point. There you go.
I did like that.
That's the
And
name.
I mean, honestly, this was something I had heard about, I didn't care about, I didn't want to see.
Yeah.
And if
What?
you guys had, no, the only reason
Really?
is because if you guys hadn't told me that we were going to be doing this, I would probably have not watched it, only because it's been done so many different ways.
Yes, I.
But I am glad I watched it.
But,
Yeah.
but Guillermo del Toro,
Del Toro.
Honestly, I didn't even know that going into it. I didn't even know he was
I
tied to it.
watched Pinocchio.
Wow.
Like
You're a hardcore
kid.
Benicio fan.
I just think he is a
That
fucking.
one sucked.
He's
Warwick
genius.
Epstein over here.
I
Come on, little boy.
I think he's a fucking genius.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
like to me,
I
like,
agree.
But even still, like now, I honestly feel like if somebody, and obviously he's got his own little touch that he adds to things, but I felt like I am one that can like just constantly hate movies that are over 2 hours. If you hit just over 2 hours, I'm kind of like, all right, I can deal with that. Normally, anything beyond that, I'm just like, what the hell?
So-
but this was enough that, I think by him doing the different acts and
Yes.
saying,
yes.
Victor's story,
Yes, I like
monster
that.
story,
I like that.
like the way he cut that up, I'm just like,
Like-
ooh, I want to fucking know what's going
Okay.
on.
Yes.
So to me, I love that he told the story from different points of view. But to me, that made the movie a little longer. And the whole point
Yeah.
is like, I've seen this story. I get that I'm seeing it from a different point of view, but I've seen this. So that made the movie seem a little dragged out to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can
it's
see
Right?
that.
like-
Only because I'm like, I know what happens.
Yeah,
It's
but
just from this guy's
but
point
he
of view,
picked
not
up
mine.
right where he left
Yes.
off, right?
I
Instead of
get
going,
it.
let me tell you what really fucking happened. It was like,
Yeah,
okay,
it was.
leave him up to that point, but then here's what happened
Here's
beyond.
I get it.
But I think to Lon's point, it's like you could have just simply done the monster story.
Yes.
You forgot the Victor
Yes.
story.
Yes,
But you need
to
Victor.
know-
You need to know
Yeah,
Victor's
that helped
side.
with like Mia
Because-
Goth's character.
Yeah.
That helped with the monster wanting.
Nothing helped
You know,
with Mia
because
Goth's
it
character.
made the monster human, right? Like,
Yes,
yeah.
and
I love the fact that
By monster, you mean Mia Goth?
Yeah,
yes,
that
that too.
pretty much. Pretty
No,
sure.
but like I felt like it made because Victor kept calling it, and like
Yeah.
people were like, "Hey, it's a
Because
fucking
he's the bad
Because
guy.
Exactly.
and the only way to know
threw
that he's
me
a bad
off.
guy is because you saw his story.
Yeah, and it
You
threw
need
me
to have
off
seen it.
for the longest time because I'm like, no, he's supposed to be the good guy. But then I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, it makes more sense because he wanted the perfect human.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted the perfect person to be able to, the guy's strong, the guy's smart, the guy, everything, and he wasn't getting that. He got the guy's strong, but that's it. He's not understanding. He did understand more. It was just a way of learning. Like,
Yes.
and there's people to this day that you could scream at them and they will not learn. But as soon as you go, hey, it's okay. Here's how you do this. They're going, oh, okay.
That's
And then boom, they
because-
just
I agree.
absorb it.
I was
That's
thinking
his
about
problem.
that.
He had no compassion towards his monster.
And that's why he
Yeah.
didn't learn. That's why the monster didn't learn.
Exactly.
Because the
He
monster
learned
only knew love.
when
I
Mia
was
Goth
waiting-
came up
I
to
was
him.
waiting for
He
That's why
learned
he
what
learned.
Mia
He
Goth
learned
said.
her name.
Right.
Well,
So
Because-
I like
because
that.
there was
I was
compassion.
gonna say,
Yes.
to me, my favorite part in the whole movie
When Mia Goth
was,
died.
yeah,
It's like when she got shot in the belly, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
was the whole blind man's sequence.
Yeah.
I love the monster.
And again, secretly probably because I love the Gene Hackman sequence.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew that the whole time. I thought that the whole time.
I thought they did that for free too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he did not. Yeah. Anyway.
But to me, that was like the perfect point in the movie, and
Yep.
it hit at the perfect point in the movie to show. It's such a cliche thing to say, but like the humanity of the monster.
Yep.
Of the fact that it's like here you have a blind person that doesn't see what he looks like. He just feels the acts
Mhm.
that he's performing.
Sure. He
and
knew
go-
he was there too.
right.
He said he had scars. He could feel the scars.
Yep.
Right. And the point is, it's like he saw the good in him,
Yeah.
and all the good that he was doing.
Which has been in every Frankenstein movie because
But
that's
it
the
was even
whole
more
point
meaningful
of the
than-
story.
but
Yeah.
like not the original Universal monsters. So the
Yeah.
original
Yeah.
Universal monster.
Disagree.
Really?
In the original Universal monster, when he was with the little girl by the lakeside, that when he got compassion from her, he understood.
Yeah, I get it. No, I do get it. Now I'm thinking about it. But it's like that is the perfect case of monster, and what everyone wants to believe about the monster versus
Right.
what reality
Right.
it is.
All
Yeah,
he needed
and I-
was compassion
I
to
liked
understand.
how they teased it too, where it's like you had the wolves. He didn't do much with the wolves the first time, and then the second time when he saw them attacking the
He
guy, he
understood.
took care of the guy, and then they still blamed him because they came in at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Right.
I thought that was perfect because I'm like, well, what are they going to do? Like, they're going to see him with them, or are they going to start
They
attacking
did that
him?
again when Mia Goth's character died.
Sure.
He
and
said that he
didn't.
attacked
The weird
her.
thing, though, I got upset about was I understood that the first time because he couldn't speak,
Mhm.
right? The second time, I'm like, he can say to them, dude, I didn't do anything.
But
Like,
he
I don't know
knew he
if he'd say
wasn't gonna
dude.
die.
That'd be hilarious. It's like,
Either way,
But to Mia's point, he's not going to die.
doesn't
He doesn't care. He can't be killed. He knows he can't be
doesn't care,
killed.
Like,
and he
hit
knew that
me.
they
Hit me,
already
bro.
saw
Right.
him. Like, it was,
Right.
Can we talk about his acting though? The character.
Yes,
Sure,
we
go for it.
can.
I know Jacob Elordi. He's from a bunch of things, and I didn't like him in any of the other things.
Really?
I was not familiar with his game until this movie.
Because he doesn't look like his normal
No,
character.
and not
his
even
normal
just
self.
that, but his acting in this was so much more meaningful. I feel like he had more
Presence.
presence.
Yeah,
Yes,
way
and
more.
I saw those clips of him like getting ready, and in his suit. It took him like 11 hours. He said, in his
Right,
full suit.
right,
And he
right.
said he got into like a flow state, and I thought that was even better because he's fully in character. I
Yeah.
thought that was one. And the acting was just so good.
The whole scenes, any scene with him with the hood,
Yeah, oh, those
And
were
the
insane.
that's what they showed in the previews even.
Yeah.
You're looking at him like, that is a fucking terrifying ass
Right.
monster.
And then you see him not with any of that, and he's not terrifying.
Right, but they showed that even in the movie when he's
Yeah.
just like got a few bandages on him.
Yeah.
and he's laying on the slab. You're like,
Yeah.
well, he's a scrawny ass motherfucker,
Yeah.
But he's
But
tall.
but he's tall,
So
and he's
Warwick,
got
and then
this
he has
presence.
evolution.
I had a question
Yeah.
for Warwick on this one. Did you get any Prometheus vibes?
Oh,
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
I'm with you on that too.
I
Even
figured
I'm-
you would.
I'm-
if Duff was here, she would say, like I said, it's like, oh my God, that's so Prometheus.
Yes,
right,
yes.
because he had the loincloth
Right,
and the whole.
and even the pale body
Absolutely.
and the weird
And the fact that he's shaving his head, I'm like, why are you shaving?
Yeah.
Don't shave. Let his hair grow out. man.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
So one of the problems,
Yeah.
And again, it's like I'm picking holes in something that I thoroughly enjoyed watching. I thought it was shot so beautifully. But like, so one of the problems that I have was like, on the ship, on the ice, when he's pushing, even when he's fucking rocking the ice,
Yeah.
like rocking the ship rather on the ice, it's like, he's not fucking that strong.
But it's because of his evolution. He got stronger throughout learning and throughout the whole
He
rest of the
did
story.
become stronger as he
because
grew.
as he grew.
There is a certain reality that has to kick in.
Yeah.
That,
Like
that
he's a
goes.
monster.
That goes.
A reality.
Then
This
you
is a
go.
movie.
Okay, I'm standing on
About
ice.
Frankenstein.
I know where you're going.
I'm standing on
Oh,
ice.
that he would broken the ice
and I'm
through
trying
the
to
ice.
move this thing that weighs thousands and thousands of tons.
And yet somebody
stuck
would take a
in ice.
blunderbuss and break the ice next to him and crack up enough of the ice for him to fall
Right,
through.
it's
But
like,
it was
that's-
strong enough for him to.
like
Yeah,
he
I
would've
get
just
you, I
cracked
get you.
through the.
I get you. I have one more. I have one more to add to that. I do that bothers the shit out of me. Is after everything, and he was like, "Oh, I'll free you." Excuse me. Wow. That I'll free you. That he backed him up, and the ice flow ended right at the back of the ship.
Yeah.
All they did was push him like 6 feet, and they were in the regular water.
It's like they've been spending days.
Right,
Like,
good
top of the
days,
like,
Chapman.
how about we just go
How
back?
about you go back 6 feet
yeah.
and you're fine? I hated that part because it's like when they showed them rocking it, it's like they're surrounded by miles of ice.
Right.
But you know what? When it was time for them to break free, it's like 6 feet back. Look,
that
about
that and the whole thing of I'm sorry. That and the whole thing of like, okay, I can dispel belief of I get shot. I have an arc reactor like Iron Man on my chest that somehow enables me to like heal myself. But I'm sorry, when a stick of dynamite explodes right around me,
yeah.
I'm gonna fucking explode, and
Sure.
He did.
and parts of me
Yeah.
are gonna go
He did.
all over the
Sure.
place.
And that's
Yeah.
why his eye was pulled out.
I'm not Iron Giant.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm not,
Which great movie, by the way.
They,
great movie.
they,
Still
yeah.
haven't seen it.
What?
Oh, God.
What's
Oh my
Iron
God,
Giant?
Iron
It's a
Giant.
classic.
I've heard people
fucking-
cried of it, and I just
It
never
is
watched
so fucking good.
All right, I'll watch
It's so good.
it just for
It
you.
is. It's
And it
a
will
good
make you
movie.
understand Frankenstein.
Oh.
Frankenstein.
Oh.
But the point is, it's like,
Igor?
I'm sorry, but like when a stick of dynamite goes off, there is no way that your body doesn't disintegrate
And
into multiple pieces.
So
Especially with
makes
that much.
Well, okay, and they did say that it did take him a long time to get his body parts back because Victor did have enough time to fully get away and get up to the other people.
He
and
does take time to heal.
He does take time to heal, but if as long as he gets most of his parts back, he can go and pick up the little pieces.
So him and Wolverine are.
Yeah.
Well, in a bit,
I
but
can
like
see that.
even when he went down and got sunken into the ocean, right? Where it's
well,
it took him a while to kind
did
of
take
heal enough
pop out of that.
to come back
Well,
up.
and also in the scene when he's after the wolves, like he's laying there. For
Yeah.
a while. He doesn't even know how long. Like, and
Because
the snow had built up.
it takes an effect,
And
even
he can
getting
breathe
shot.
underwater.
What?
And he can breathe underwater.
No, he can't die, so he's
He
not a
just-
living
so he's-
creature, so he doesn't
yeah.
need to breathe.
So
He
his
does it
body
just-
just
So
He's not
healed.
breathing underwater, he
He
doesn't
would
need to
just
breathe.
sink.
He
He
did.
did sink,
And
and then
he
he came
came
afloat.
back.
And then he
But
When his body
swam.
healed, and then he
His body
came back
healed,
up.
and he was able to.
And at that point, when he was healed, he could still breathe underwater.
It's
Yeah.
not a breathing. He doesn't need to
even
breathe. He's dead.
Even if
He doesn't breathe.
He can't die.
he can't die.
So I think what they were trying to get at was
It's
the
a-
fact that, like, no matter what you do to try to kill him, it's not going to happen, and that's his curse.
Yes, that's his curse.
That's a
And
curse.
I felt that because there's times when your body
Is there?
when your body's kind of like, I just got blown up by all this stuff, right? Work, whatever, and you kind of just put yourself back together, It's like a stick of dynamite blown up in your face, right? And you kind of
We've
feel back.
all been there, right?
If you ever work with
You've been under the ice, and you're like, you know what? I don't want to be here. And you pop back out, right? No, but I did like so the stick of dynamite. I almost wish they would have made that a little less. Oh,
Yeah, you
sorry.
keep weeding.
I wish that would have been a little less of an explosion.
Right.
Because to me that looked like a nuke going off.
100%.
I think it was because it was from his point of view.
Yeah, and I get it, but I almost wish they would have like had him blow back, but he's still in the same exact position.
Okay, so one, I don't want to side with Warwick on this at all,
I think you do.
but he's stitched together where he's got different color skin, and he's got the stitches, and he heals,
One of which is blue.
but those
Yeah,
stitches don't heal?
It did.
Duff said the same thing.
So yeah, it was kind
It
of
did.
almost like you could see like a rut.
Yes.
Yeah, so the rut doesn't heal?
It.
Apparently not enough.
I think
Okay.
it's because of
That
the
was like to
different-
show the
two
dissection.
different- Yeah.
Again, I'm not siding with this stupid
I
motherfucker.
think he is.
No, no,
I'm just
No, I
saying.
understand that. I think the only thing is, I think anything with movie logic, it's never gonna be as realistic.
Agreed.
It's way
That's
too logical.
a very intelligent thing to say. You're
I think
absolutely
either
right.
It's because she hasn't been drinking.
It,
That whole Canada Dry's kicking in.
it's also because it's a movie
Too much ginger.
about a mad scientist and a monster. Like
Right.
you can't always have something that's gonna be as realistic.
It's a mad scientist and a
It's a mad
monster.
scientist and a monster. It's a guy who
You're right.
died,
100%.
I will say
100%.
this much: it was probably the best interpretation of
Oh, for
Frankenstein that I've seen.
So,
in a
well,
long
so to
time.
me,
Agreed.
how I knew I was on a good trip was the
you took some acid, and then
the scene
And some whippets.
with Oscar Isaacs in the medical forum, like where he has that half body
yeah,
and he turns it on.
yeah.
Oh, that
oh
was
my
so
God.
crazy.
That was so fun.
Right?
And I loved. Oh my God, why my brain's dead for what's the guy?
Waltz, Christoph Waltz.
Yeah.
Oh,
Waltz.
oh my
Like,
God, what a genius that guy.
I fucking love.
I love Christopher
when he
Waltz.
was like the next scene where he first meets up with him and said, "It's like, okay, you pulled the thing out because you knew he was going to die."
Yeah,
Right.
You know,
Yep.
it's like
I agree with that.
I
Yep.
love that so much because it's like
You
again,
knew what was coming up.
like two men of science saying is that okay, you got this far,
And I
but
almost,
you know you can't.
yeah,
get-
and I
get-
almost
get to
think that that's
next
what
level.
got Frankenstein to go.
Uh-huh.
Shit, this guy knows.
Yeah,
Right? Like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I can trust this guy.
Right.
I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say because he knew he was gonna die, but that's why I think in the end that's why he didn't try to shoot him. He shot Mia instead because even though the Frankenstein already told him, I'm gonna live no matter what.
Right.
So
Right.
there was no reason for him to shoot that gun. So he clearly knew.
Yeah. Oh,
He
you
knew
think?
something.
Oh, so you think?
So I
you
think because-
Frankenstein killed Mia because
no,
he knew?
not, yes.
Because he knew
He knew that the monster.
he can't have her. First off.
Yep. And the monster was gonna do something with her, or something was gonna happen. He knew everything was not gonna go his way, so
like,
he's
you can't
trying
have that.
everything in his
I want
power
Yeah.
to get rid of it before, because he knew, and even before that too, when back to what you guys said about like him bringing up the fact that what do I do after?
Right.
He brought up like during when he had like that fever or whatever, Victor. He said, well, "What do I like?" He was talking to who was he talking to? Somebody. He was talking to his brother, I think.
Yep.
Talking about how I don't know what to do now. Like there's like his brother was like, "What now? Like you got your creature. Like what? Like what do you do?" So I think that's another thing. Is Victor knew he was at the end and there was nothing he could do, so he's just shot anybody he could.
So,
I guess.
all right, so let me ask you then about
Mhm.
Christoph Waltz's character. Knowing that he had syphilis,
Yep.
knowing he was going to die,
Yes.
and the whole reason he funded Frankenstein was so that he could save himself,
Yes.
Mhm.
right? In a way, or tried to,
Well, yeah.
right?
Had
He
some point.
figured this was a way to get him out, but without thinking that Frankenstein was going to shut him down, saying, well, no, you have syphilis. It's in your brain. It's going to be.
Gonna-
So, what do you think of Christoph Waltz's character in that entire connection to funding Frankenstein for frivolous cause?
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't hate it, but it was not unnecessary. But there was.
I think it was
I
unnecessary.
think it was a little unnecessary
I
because
think it was
even
unnecessary.
though Victor would have probably found a way to create the creature anyway. Like, I feel like no matter what, even without funding, he would have found something. He was already onto something with that one half body.
But I feel
Clearly.
like that whole what was it, lymphatic system.
Yeah.
Once he gave him that
That was the connection, right?
Yeah, that
and then he began the trust
Which
of
makes
Christoph's
sense.
Right.
character, where he's like, this guy actually cares
Right.
about
He
this.
helped make the connection,
So,
for sure.
so I think in reality, it's the difference between what Christoph Waltz saw in Frankenstein was like, okay, here's someone that could possibly bring me life,
Yeah.
Yep.
like extend my life. But what he didn't see was Frankenstein's
Into them.
like
To stop banging bitches.
blinkered view of like, this is what my goal is.
Yes.
My goal is to
straightforward.
create Frankenstein because I want to create Frankenstein and end the need for anyone to like, to die.
deal with the pain that he went through of his mother dying.
Yes.
But
Right.
I think part of what Frankenstein also saw was the only way that even vaguely works is if you have like the perfect specimen in every area, and that's why Frankenstein the monster was made up of like a brain from this guy and the
Yeah.
muscles from this guy,
Sure.
and
Abby
like,
Yeah, I
Right.
agree.
Abby Normal.
Normal.
Yes. It's and that's why he said to Christoph Waltz, said like, yeah, no, I can't remove the syphilis from you,
Yes.
Right.
like,
Because it's in your system.
right.
Yeah. He
And-
said it's in your blood.
right,
When
and
you're dying, you grasp at straws.
right.
Anything. Look, I'll fund you if you help me get rid of
That's
this.
true.
I
But
think-
Frankenstein was like,
I think
fuck that.
I think
can
what
do
his
that.
character was expecting was him to go, hey, I gave life to nothing, but I can then take the brain of somebody and put
And
it into.
his, yeah.
But not
that same
realizing
person.
that syphilis affects the brain.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes, exactly.
It's in the blood.
Right.
I think
Yeah.
another thing. I think it was necessary up to a certain point when he revealed that he had syphilis.
Yeah.
After that, I'm glad he just died because there was no reason to keep him in the movie.
Right. But I was looking for more
Mm.
because the fact that he was funding this, you're like always like, why is he funding it? Why is he funding it?
Yeah.
Which makes sense. And
But then you find out he's syphilis and you're like, oh, well,
like,
he
that's
can't
it.
do anything with that.
Exactly. And he should
But he
have.
didn't
And it
know
was
it, but he knew
instantly
enough.
discounted.
He
Right.
knew enough. He was a doctor. Like he should have understood
Right,
that. I feel
right,
like.
right,
So I
right.
think that's why it was a little bit unnecessary.
Well, I mean, I think the point is that it's like, clearly he had so much fucking money.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, only because of the war, which was coming to an
Because he was an
Right,
arms
right.
dealer.
I did
Yep,
think that was
yep,
almost
yep.
like an unnecessary point to bring up.
I don't because there had to have been some.
Yeah, you
thing
needed to
in the
stop at some point.
background.
The way they
Yeah.
made it sound like they're like, oh, he's got all this endless money. You're like, where the
Well, where
fuck
is he getting it from?
this
Right.
Arms dealer.
So I guess to your point,
They
it's
could
like
put Nicolas Cage in there.
that creates
Got
a
him.
little bit of a like, hey, yeah, I don't have endless money.
Mhm.
Like my money's going to run out, so
He
therefore
did
it's
say
like
that.
Unless until the war ends.
like whatever you're doing, you need to include me in that process.
Yes.
Like now,
That's
because
why he said that. He did say that. He said, my money doesn't run. Like he said, he gave him a week deadline because he realized that him and Elizabeth were going to get together, and he said, "You got a week.
He
My
was
money
even
doesn't
willing to
run."
sacrifice his own daughter.
Yes. So that's why I think it made
Me a
sense.
ghost, or goth.
God, go.
yeah, I
Gold.
mean, was that much of a sacrifice?
So many
Mi-
colors.
Mr. Lynch, you got to lean more toward Junior Lynch. You think I like leaning this far into Mr. Price? No, you got to lean
It's pretty
further
safe.
into.
I don't know. But I thought it was a great movie.
Yes.
Yeah, we're over an hour at this point.
But this movie was 3 hours.
Yes.
Almost
So
2.5.
we got 2 hours to talk. Let's keep going.
2 hours to keep going.
We got tons of time.
So yeah, I as I said,
Proportionally
I still
speaking.
gave it over a 3. I thought this,
Which is average.
I think this was a
Is this
beautiful.
only Netflix?
This was,
It wasn't.
Yeah.
This is on Netflix.
I thought this was a beautiful movie.
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 Beautiful movie. Just go with
A
it.
beautiful
Fun with it.
movie.
Own it.
Yeah.
And I think in the same way, I can't remember what we gave Nosferatu.
Oh,
But so
is that on the chart?
Ooh. Look that up because I'm
I don't
intrigued.
know
I think
whether we
I gave,
updated it. But so like I somewhat class this in the same level but higher. it's like I thought Nosferatu was like a beautiful movie, beautifully shot, great soundtrack. And
Sure.
I thought all that same thing for this movie. I really did think that that in the same way that Mia Goth in this one, I thought that what's her name, Depp, what's her name,
Oh,
Johnny Depp's daughter.
yeah.
Yeah,
It-
in
with
Nosferatu,
with the fucking massive forehead,
7 head.
was the weak point in the movie. I think Mia Goth was the weak point in the movie. Like truly, if you had anyone else in the movie, I think I would have given
Do you think though, like, so, because I feel like Mia's part was so much smaller than it like you could have put anybody in there, right?
Well,
like, but do you think it would have just taken it to that next level by? But like that's where I want to know like what you think would have fit in there good, like would have Winona Ryder in her younger years, or would like what would have sort of like the whole Bram Stoker Dracula, like people were pissed that Winona Ryder was in it. They're like, she's not that good of an actress. Like,
but it's so funny because I thought she was great in that actor.
Sure.
Yeah.
Although I mean I guess arguably to look back probably a little bit wooden. I thought the friend, the one that ultimately got possessed, I thought she was a way better actress in that movie. I just think that Mia Goth has a style.
Agreed.
So you wanted her to take her clothes off? I get it.
No.
Not
Opposite.
not even that. I mean, I think the point is it's like true period piece.
Right.
That is not
It's
her.
bloody.
I think
No, it's.
That, come on.
By the way, Nosferatu, 3.5.
okay.
Yes. I
Dr. Robotnik.
I don't know. I think it's because she's been in so many of the same style movies that now people classify her as.
I don't think she's typecast. I think she's trying to break out of that.
Yes, and that's why I'm glad
But-
she branched out into this specifically because she played it kind of well in the sense that she was weirder and she played Elizabeth as like a weirder character and it made it sort of understandable.
unfortunately, I totally disagree.
I agree. I disagree that I agree with him. I don't know what I'm saying.
Keep going.
I think in reality, it's like there is and maybe this, obviously, we didn't live in the 18th century.
Right.
We might have done.
16.
But it's like there is a style of woman that lived in that period of time that we're used to seeing in movies. And I just don't see her in that character.
I can see that. I think it's because she looks more modern almost.
Right. And again, to the point you said before,
Today's standards of
Yes,
beauty
today's
or
standards,
sexy
yeah.
or whatever.
to the point you said before, I think it's like what we are used to seeing her in is a more modern, even though obviously some of it is in the 70s.
70s, yeah. Still way more modern than the 1800s.
Yeah,
right.
for sure.
I was so thrown out of the character, thrown out of any scene that she was in, thinking that she was a 18th century like woman.
I agree with that point.
If I'm not mistaken, back then, a woman that was heavier set was considered then somebody of a different class, right?
Yeah.
Because hey, you're able to eat enough that you're this weight, right? So
Well, it wasn't even
so should
about
they have gone
weight.
with a bigger character?
No.
Like,
So here's the thing is, it's a movie about
to make it
the
more
movie,
accurate,
right?
I guess.
But it's still trying to appeal to today's standards. So
And
they
her
picked
character
an
wasn't big
actress
enough.
who was today considered today's standards sexy,
Yeah.
right? Maybe not to all of us, but to enough of the people where Mia Goth is the sexy character.
But still, like there was not much sexiness about that character.
Because
so
there was
they could have drawn in anybody, right? Like
Right. I don't think sexiness was the point of this character because even
the worst case scenario, she took her hat off with her. Right?
she had long hair. And
but
Attractiveness, they try to pick somebody who they thought was attractive
I
to
don't think-
today's audience.
They didn't, but back then they didn't need attractiveness, right? It was more of a a class thing, right? So like they could have grabbed anybody.
Then
Agreed.
couldn't, to that standard,
Agreed.
couldn't they have
I
grabbed
really wish somebody had somebody like to throw in there because I'm trying to think of other
then-
characters that they could have.
You
put
never
in.
saw her naked. You never saw her.
No, I don't need.
naked.
You don't need
Yeah.
to. I'm more.
And
of
she
the
was in
face.
outfits
think-
that were like bulky anyway,
Yeah.
so it
And I
wouldn't
think
matter.
though, to that standard, couldn't you have put someone else in for the monster, because
Yeah.
the monster was attractive almost.
So
Because there wasn't that goriness.
they
to the-
want you to feel for the character of the
Sure.
monster.
that
Right.
inmate, that makes
So
sense.
Right.
that's
And
why
And
they
then
made
that's
her
why I think
attractive.
you want to feel for her too, because she had that sort of thing where she was attracting three
Yeah,
guys.
that's what they were trying
is
for.
true.
But
She
then
was
they got-
attracting two brothers and kind of the monster.
Yeah, the
so
monster's
you
just
had
like-
to see some sort of attractiveness.
That'd have been
there.
awesome if the monster was like Snoop. He's just like bitches ain't shit, right? Like he just was kind of like,
So I mean,
make me another monster that's a guy. I don't
Right, I don't care. Just make another monster.
but by the way, I thought that was a weird. Sorry, I'm about to burp.
Oh, he's gonna let it rip.
I did think it was a weird part in the storyline where all of a sudden the story like really switched to him saying, well, clearly my problem is I need someone like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because overall, he realized that once he made friends with that blind man, he realized I need somebody.
Right,
Yeah.
because he
Right.
realized
can't learn
compassion
another
works.
way.
Yeah.
Compassion works.
But I don't, unless it was really an attempt to say, well, there's going to be Frankenstein too.
No.
Which they did say there might be a prequel.
But
No,
well,
they-
prequels,
Or
That
sequel,
can't
I
be.
mean.
That, it can't
Yeah.
work. This followed the
yeah.
book.
but the point is, it's like, but that like ended. Like he said, hey, I need someone. I need you to create another person. And obviously he saw, ideally, like Mia Goth as like the person that he was going to then.
And people have
take-
interpreted that as also just her being like having maternal instinct towards them, even like not even as
because he
just-
was kind. Because she was kind.
She was kind. Yes.
Yeah.
So
And like everyone else in his world up until she came into it
Yeah.
was basically like he was this thing.
yes.
Like
yeah.
you know
It's-
And that's
It's-
yeah.
Yeah.
It.
yeah, he
And
wasn't
that's-
really a purpose. Now I do
He
think,
rubs the lotion on his skin.
yes, or
He
I
puts
guess
it in the basket
Yeah.
or gets the
The
hose.
Well, and that's why I'm glad that they brought the blind man in, because that really
That
gave
showed
the
that-
monster himself
Hey,
more perspective.
well, but that also proved that Victor was
just
he
the
was
bad
the
guy.
type where, well, not so much the bad guy. It's just
Well-
he had expectations, and the thing did not the monster did not live up to his
Either way, though-
expectations, right? And then once it didn't, he kind of locked it away. And tried to,
Yeah. but-
whereas this guy was like, hey, just
But
listen.
that's
He
how
knew he was listening in the background. He was
either-
teaching two people instead of one,
Yes.
right?
But that's why I'm glad that they brought the blind man in, because
100%.
Victor
Gene
himself, he
Right
even,
in Young Frankenstein.
even
Sure.
though Victor was supposed to be like the creator of him, he wasn't a parent figure.
He
and
wasn't the
that's why-
teacher.
that is a perfect way of saying it.
Yes.
Because I
Agreed.
think the other thing is it's so Victor created this
Thing.
this thing that was effectively
It.
looks like an adult.
Yes.
Yep.
And I think scientifically, maybe there's an argument that says, hey, you put an adult brain into this thing.
Yeah.
So I can understand Victor thinking that's like, you know,
They should know
Yes,
everything.
but he
on-
understood. He should have
take.
understood that even because it was broken, it could have gone wrong.
Well,
right.
But I think
but sorry,
Go ahead.
but I guess where I'm going is it's like, you know, what the blind man brought in was, well, compassion, but also the realization that, you know, this thing, it needed to learn.
Mhm.
And it needed,
and wanted to learn,
and
right?
it needed to learn in
They
the
did.
same way that the child was learning, that the blind guy was helping.
Sure.
Which, yeah. that's
Slow
good.
and progressive, which is
And
that's where I
compassion.
think that showed that Victor had the mindset of this thing should be perfect. All I got to do is tell it, say my name, say this,
Well,
and it does it, and it
Right.
didn't.
I only
And then-
think
He got
the reason
pissed
he
off.
thought of that was because of his father. His father had those same
Sure.
expectations for him.
Sure.
Yes.
The abused becomes the abuser. Like it's
So this is a
whole thing.
big theme that was more prominent in the book than was in the original movies, was the father's influence. He kept
Yeah.
saying, my father gave me this name. My father gave me
And he
this
said
name.
that in the movie too.
Right,
but it-
because
yeah,
it's
what did he say
because
at
it was
the end? Say my name, bitch, or something.
no different,
Oh,
totally
it was
different.
something
he said.
But it
"Say
was the
my-"
whole thing about being Victor, being the Victor. To the Victor
Right,
belong the
exactly.
To the
spoils.
Victor goes the
The-
spoils.
right, the one who's
I-
always victorious.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
And that therefore he conditioned him to be the one that always won.
And that's why he was upset that he didn't.
That he got upset that he
Yep,
didn't.
and
win.
that's why he
And
went all mad.
But that's the thing is with Victor, it was true. It was not. It was true love intention, right? He
But
cared
it
so much
wasn't.
about his mother, which was a little too much, right? To be
It-
honest. But it was one of those things where he just said, "I want no one to die,
Which
and I want to
is-
understand how people die." And then he found the whole lymphatic system, and
Right.
things became, it clicked with him. But I feel like his original intentions were great, but he became so damn obsessed with
Yep.
it that it became his psychosis to the
think-
point where he then gave up part of his humanity to just say, I'm done. Like, I don't care what has to happen. This guy needs to live,
Yeah.
and he needs to be smart. He needs to be powerful. He needs to be this. He needs to. And when he wasn't smart, that's when he gave up on it.
Yeah.
And
I-
then now the thing,
Well, his perception of wasn't smart because he
Correct.
actually
Right.
was
but
smart.
it was because of the fact that it didn't learn when he whipped it, and he did.
Uh-huh.
Whereas if he would have just taken his time, and
Which
then-
is why I think even though it was truly love
Impatient.
intention at that
Yeah.
point, it wasn't enough love.
Right.
A
And
tough
it wasn't love towards
Tough
the
love,
thing
right?
itself. It was love towards something that was already built.
Totally agree.
There's a certain amount of nurture
Right.
Sure.
you have to put into things. Like kind of what I was saying before, it's like he had an expectation.
Yeah.
And I guess in a scientific brain, you could understand that expectation that if I take a brain out of an adult human and put it into this creation, there is an expectation that the
it starts where it left off,
Yeah.
right.
right?
But either way, he still like
It's
it
new.
wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Right. But the point being the fact that it's like, so if he had had a better parent figure, he did it in his mother, but even his mother was obviously still somewhat guided to how his father acted.
Yeah.
Sure.
But if he had a better parental figure, he would have seen what was created, what he created, and realized that the nurturing aspect that he needed to put into it.
And it's important.
And that's what the blind guy.
And that's
So-
yes, the
but
blind
Did
guy.
you
But-
guys get
but
that
if you
feeling when,
didn't-
when he whipped him in the face?
Yeah.
He said, no, I don't want to fuck with your hands anymore. I want to whip you in the face. It's like, why whip him in the face? Why would you whip him in the back? Like,
Yeah.
the face, you're
Because he's-
because you're still you still have to talk to people. That's something you still have to talk with them.
I think it's because the father just didn't care. The father just wanted he was just like Victor. He just wanted something. He had expectations, and when it didn't meet his expectations, he didn't care.
And look at how Victor took that,
Yep.
because Victor is the one who responded to the monster the same way he responded to his
Sure.
father.
Yes,
100%.
Right?
yes.
Whipping him,
So-
and, yeah, I get
right.
it. That
And
kinda
that's why
makes
I
sense.
am glad, though, at the end of the movie, they both
They came to
grew,
terms.
and they grew, and they
Yeah.
became a family, and they
Yeah.
were father
Right.
and son.
And
I
tell
think-
me, say my name like you
Yes.
used to,
Yes.
which meant
which
something.
meant something that to him, and that's why I think it was a great evolution.
So the one thing I did think, I know we're well over an hour.
Shit at this point.
So the one thing I
Don't
did.
ruin my
I
vibe.
know, we got this going here.
So the one thing I also had a slight problem with
Okay.
Me, God.
was how quickly Oscar Isaac's changed from. I guess quickly,
Okay.
but you don't know.
He
truly
was
what
being
the timeline.
Because
beaten
he
over
heard
the
his
ice
story.
tundra for days.
But
And
like,
he knew he was gonna die. He
Yeah.
felt it.
but like from the point that he's in the ice to the point that he's on the boat and the monster is explaining all the stuff, like he suddenly goes like, oh yeah, I see what you're
Because
saying.
he gained his humanity.
Yeah, I agree.
He stopped being mad.
It's
he
almost,
was
it was
mad.
almost like that realization that people come to when they're on their deathbed, right?
Yes,
They're
because he
like,
was on his
I'm going to
deathbed.
confess everything, and shit, you're right, Mike. I
Yes.
should have done it
And
this
that's-
way.
Only
I
when he
realized that-
talked to the captain of the ship did
Yeah,
he realize
And then
that.
the captain, I'm glad the captain handled it the way he did,
Yeah.
right?
Uh,
Like,
uh,
he could have, like,
That
been like,
captain was awesome.
shoot this motherfucker. Right?
But,
Like,
but the captain had the whole like we could spend another hour talking about the captain. So okay, so you have this captain that the monster
Pick
has,
something.
has already killed several of his
6 of his
people,
men, yeah.
but somehow he in a matter of moments is able to hear the story and go,
I get that, but that's the thing. They were so, yeah, exactly like she's saying. Like, they were so desperate that they were just like, he was probably
Yeah.
like, this makes sense. Let the guy go.
Mhm.
Right?
'Cause
Like,
he understood
I'm
that
not
the
going to kill
monster
more of
was-
my people. Go,
let the guy
you know,
go.
almost like here, guys, I'm Moses, part the Red Sea
But-
here.
Well,
At
and I
this
think it's
point,
also
too.
because he realized that the monster was so strong, maybe he could help them.
Right, but he's also thinking at this
And he
point,
did, and the monster did help.
at this
right?
point, here's a way to keep the monster from killing everybody else.
Exactly. Yeah. He understood.
My
his story.
my guy's main concern is getting back home,
Yeah.
and this guy's gonna push us back home. He already
Heck
fucking
yes.
rocked the boat, pun intended,
Yes.
Yeah.
and now he's gonna be able to rock
He
it.
saw the
Right.
power.
Now, I wish, and this was along with Warwick's issue, is I really wish they even just had the ice crack under his feet, because there's no way that ice is not going to crack as you're pushing a 25,000 milli-thousand,
Right, whatever.
Well, and as you said earlier, okay, so I get the fact that you had a little bit of the captain saying, no, we have a mission, we're going forward. But at some point, even the captain had to realize, okay, well, but it's a lot easier to go back.
Yeah.
So
I think
how
he
about we
realized
go
that
back?
after the guy came in and told the story.
Yeah, I
and
think
he was
he
kind
did
of like,
realize.
yeah, let's go the other way,
Yeah.
right? Like, that's how I took that.
But the point is it's like, even unless he's just a stupid captain, it's possible. But the point is, it's like, sometimes it's a known
You're done.
it's a known thing to go
Cutting you
backwards.
off.
It's a known thing to go
Closing your
back
tab.
to
you're
go
done.
backwards in order to be able to go forward.
Right.
It's like, again, they were. It seemed like such a futile thing for them to be cracking.
I think it was still.
Cracking the ice.
Either way, though, great movie, beautiful. I think it
Yes.
was still very worth the
Wow,
watch.
thank you.
You're actually bringing us to the finale.
Closing this out.
Wow, she's
Yes,
very
I
intelligent.
agree. Even though I only gave it a 3 point, whatever I gave it, it was
3.2.
it was a beautiful movie to watch.
Movie, it was a movie.
Movie.
Right.
I love Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
And there were just aspects of this movie that I think like drug out.
Dragged out.
But I agree with that
Dragged
part of the story could have been told in 2 hours, not.
Sure. I think so.
I
Like
think-
if you cut out all of Mia Goth.
Wow.
Well,
I
she
think
did
you're
have
gonna
some
cut it out.
development.
I
She had
was
some things.
I don't think you cut her out, you just replace her with a better actress.
Okay.
Or you
Alright.
could have done what he's saying, have her there, but then like leave her out of part of it, and to the point where then all of a sudden he thinks that, well, I know her, so that's my interest, right? Like you could have probably
I
spent.
understand the point of the
But you only see
character.
the-
I just don't think Mia Goth played the right part for that
Right.
character.
Yeah.
Either way, though, like I still think it was long, but it wasn't grueling.
Agreed.
I agree. I mean, we split it over 2 days just because we
It worked
started
out,
watching it
yeah.
like 10 o'clock at night.
We went to the theater. We watched it in the theater, and you don't notice as much because the
Yeah.
booms and the
Yes.
thundering
So
and the,
good. Like
and it was
Yeah.
phenomenal. If you guys like the movie, go watch it in the theater.
Sure.
want to go see
It's so dynamic.
Okay.
Agreed.
So crazy.
Can we be done?
We can.
okay.
Because we're.
I don't know. Are we done, Lynch?
Sure, we're done.
Okay. This is definitely a go. Watch this movie. Like
Yeah.
I
One of the
couldn't.
better
was
ones we've
nitpicking,
seen in a while.
Understandably.
There were things that I didn't like about this movie.
Yeah, agreed.
But there were
Wasn't a
things I
perfect
liked.
movie.
But,
It's not a
but
perfect
I
movie.
still give it over a 3, which to me is a good rating.
Was it a 4?
No, it's a 3 point.
What did you give
whatever
it?
I gave it.
I give it a 4.
What did you give it?
5.
What did you give
I
it?
think I give it
3 point.
What did I give it? 4. Okay, just kind of clarify things.
Right.
That's all. That's all.
Definitely go watch it. Watch it on Netflix. And there we are.
Go to the theater. Go to the
So,
theater.
yeah, it's better in theaters. I watched it on Netflix
gotta see it in
with terrible audio on my headphones, and I still loved it. So
Okay,
better in theaters.
we're gonna end this now, so you don't
Wow.
have to.
How long's it been?
Hour and 23 minutes.
Yep.
We got
Worth
still
it.
2 hours to go before we.
One of our longest episodes. We do. Amazingly, if you've made it this far, amazingly, we do try and keep these episodes below 30 minutes.
not
But
true.
we want
Not
to
true.
give you the most
Not
information.
true.
Well,
Not true.
someone went a little over.
Okay, I'm gonna end now.
Love you. Come back.
See you again. Bye.
Thank you for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Follow us on social media.
Oh shit!
What did you do?
What happened?
Went down the wrong pipe.
Okay, let's just continue. Ignore him.
Everyone for joining us
Like-
on another. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Like,
I would. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
And follow us on social media. This is right here.
Want to do like 5 million takes.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Be sure to follow us on social media.
Feeling good about this one.
What's the matter with that? What's the matter
I
with
said
that one?
feeling good about this one.
What's wrong with that one?
Nothing was wrong with it.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing for it.
I'm pointing to.
Pointing does nothing. This is a
but
social media.
you
it's
see it
all-
on different lines. and
yes,
so I'm like,
but do you
I'm
know where
pointing-
the lines actually
By the way,
are?
no one can see you because there's a big logo right here.
That's
I
the
know, they can
point.
hear me, though.
No,
We
they
did that on
can't.
purpose.
I'm Logan Lynch,
We're
over
gonna,
here.
we're gonna
Nobody listens.
cut that out.
Who the fuck is Logan Lynch? Who names
Best.
himself?
That sounds like a made-up name to
Doesn't
me.
it though? Amen.